We do need now to go to the Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, live in Sydney.
They had commenced a so-called special military operation in Ukraine. And they said this after months of aggression and intimidation. But I will call it what it is. The Russian government launched a brutal invasion, unprovoked, on Ukraine and should be condemned for doing so, and Australia does. Together with the international community, we are banding together in strong terms to condemn these outrageous acts in the strongest possible terms. The footage that is emerging of missile strikes, air raid sirens, and reports of hundreds of casualties, yet unconfirmed, are sadly not surprising, given the events we have been witnessing for some time now and have been warning about. But even as these events continue to take place, we do call on the Russian government to withdraw and return Ukraine to a peaceful situation. We denounce what are unilateral hostile actions in Ukraine. Russia is flagrantly breaching international law and the UN Charter. Russia has chosen war. So we reiterate our staunch support, which I was able to convey to the Ukrainian Prime Minister last night, about their sovereignty and their territorial integrity. These acts are of great concern, I think, to Australians right across the country, but particularly for the just over 40,000 Australians of Ukrainian descent. Earlier today, the Minister for Immigration and Multicultural Affairs met with community leaders from the Ukrainian community in Australia, some 18 of them, to hear from them directly, to answer questions about the arrangements Australia is putting in place. And I thank them for working closely with the government, and I thank them for their leadership in the community. As I said this morning also, I want to send a particular message to Australians of Russian descent. I know that they will also be feeling terrible about these events. Whether they're of Ukrainian descent or Russian descent, we're all Australians, and we thank them for their contribution to Australia, and we stand together with them as Australians. My message to those Australians who continue to be in Ukraine is to, where safe to do so, leave. We have been saying this for some time now. Australians in Ukraine who are unable to leave should shelter in place until it is safe to depart, to monitor smart traveller travel advice for updates, and register their whereabouts on the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade's online portal. It's important that they do this. We believe there is up to around an estimated 1,400 Australians in Ukraine, but that is not the number that we currently have registered formally through those processes. Australians in Ukraine who require consular support should call the Australian Government 24-hour Consular Emergency Centre on 1300 555 135. That number again, 1300 555 135, or here in Australia on +61 2 6261 3305 if you're outside of Australia. We will seek to provide support to the extent that we can in these exceptionally difficult circumstances. And I want to thank our diplomatic staff who remain in the region to do just that.